unusual models in fashion. Number 6. Daphne Groeneveld. Hailing from the Netherlands, 21-year-old Daphne Groeneveld draws looks wherever she goes. In 2010, at the age of just 15, Daphne was discovered, and her unconventional looks sent her veering straight for the top of the modeling industry. She's known to break stereotypes about what beauty should look like, as well as to make people say things like, "I think she's attractive, but I'm not quite sure why." For her part, Daphne is loving life and has worked with designers such as Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Jason Wu, Prada, and many more. Number 5. Lindsey Wixson. Unconventional beauty and downright ugliness can sometimes be separated by a very thin line, and Lindsey Wixson is a model who happens to just barely skate past either side of that line, depending on who you ask. The 22-year-old model from Wichita, Kansas, has a unique set of facial characteristics which seem to divide people. Some insist that she's starkly beautiful, and others insist that she's ugly as sin. The main characteristics which seem to start arguments are her teeth, which feature a very pronounced gap. In any case, we're sure that Lindsay herself isn't too self-conscious, considering that her looks have netted her career in the high fashion industry, and some very nice paychecks to go along with it. Number 4. Esosa Hernandez. Being equal parts Mexican and Japanese and standing just under 6 feet tall, Esosa Hernandez is a strikingly unique-looking person. Her looks are so unique, in fact, that those who see her have actually called her jolie laide, which is a French term which literally means beautifully ugly, and is meant to describe a person who is unconventionally beautiful. Born in Mexico City in 1995, Esosa was discovered at just 14 years old while working in her father's restaurant. Since then, she has gone on to be the only third Mexican model to be featured on the cover of Vogue Italia and has walked dozens of catwalks. Number 3. Winnie Harlow. Vitiligo is an ultra-rare skin condition which can cause those born with it to have patches of different colored skin all over their body. It's a disease famously had by Michael Jackson, but one which in most cases leaves the person looking quite a bit different than those around them. It's certainly not something you'd expect to see on a high-fashion model, but Winnie Harlow, a 23-year-old born in Toronto, has decided she won't let her condition stop her. After being teased by school children, called everything from cow to zebra, and even leper, Winnie decided that she would not only come to love herself, but put her body in front of as many people as possible. She was discovered on Instagram by Tyra Banks, and after appearing on America's Next Top Model, her career has taken off quite nicely. Number 2. Liza Austin. Growing up in Ijest, the capital city of Udmurt Republic in Russia, Liza Austin never thought of herself as beautiful. Although she was interested in modeling and fashion from a young age, she didn't think that she had what it takes to make it herself in the high world of fashion. However, a trip to Japan at the age of 15 changed all that. She took on a modeling job there, and her somewhat unconventional looks only ensured that all eyes were on her. Today, she continues to rise through the ranks of the fashion industry, making a name for herself wherever she goes. Number 1. Molly Bear. People often disagree on which adjectives to use to describe a model. She's beautiful. No, she's lovely. She's gorgeous. No, she's ravishing. This is the case for Molly Bear as well, but not in quite the same way. People seem to gravitate more towards words like alien, goblin, gremlin, and rat demon when they describe her, and yet they simply can't get enough of her. As for Molly herself, she's decided to embrace the weirdness. Standing 6'1" and describing herself as slightly evil and slightly funny, the 19-year-old model is certainly turning heads as she walks down the runway.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.